Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Antonio. Um, I'm actually will be dropping videos maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Basically covering my journey, um, a little bit of strength, hope, for people that's stuck in addiction. I struggled with it for 13 years. Um, July 21st of 2026 will be 24 months clean. It wasn't no easy feat. Um, it was a struggle. Um, I was clean. I was getting clean. And once I finally got clean, man, I still realized that I was still dirty in a sense. Because I couldn't figure out what was going on the inside. And I was imprisoned by my own trauma as well as um, a substance. Um, I realized, once I got into the program that I was powerless once the thought of using came across my mind. Um, and the more and more energy that I put into the thought of it, the more power I was losing. Um, and I experimented, not realizing that one experiment would send me down a road of addiction. Um, my addiction caused a lot of outside hurt because I was hurt. Um, I had no integrity. I had, a lot of self-pity, a lot of shame. Um, but it was at a point of time in my life, man, where I had lost the ability to cope. I had let my feelings pour over into my emotions, which caused me to stay stuck, to stay stagnant, complacent. Um, in and out of behavior hospitals, not realizing that the drug use had created some mental health issues and the whole 9 yards. But while in my addiction, man, I was hurting so many people. I was, especially my kids. I couldn't make the right decision for myself, but I found myself trying to give advice to my kids. Um, I caused my kids to run down the wrong path, and thankfully not addiction, but addicted to the street life. One of my sons just came home from a 4.5 year prison sentence. After being sentenced to 30 years, 25.5 years suspended. Another one of my children was shot in the face 3 months after my youngest son was sentenced. Um, which drove me deeper into my addiction, man, through um, you know, guilt, shame, not being there as a dad, just not being there for myself. And um it was just a road that I wasn't prepared for. I don't think nobody could ever prepare for that. I didn't have no trauma growing up. I had a good household. I did good in school. Um, if somebody would have told me back then that I would have dealt with addiction, I would have never believed it. Um, but it's a part of my story. It's a part of my life now. Um, I'm just trying to share the strength and the hope to somebody, man, that don't know how to get help, that want help, that don't know how to go about getting it. Um, that that the shame have set in so much to where they can't reach out for help. That's how I was. I moved from a whole different part of the city because of shame of my drug using. I didn't want nobody to see me like that because that wasn't the person that they grew up with. That wasn't the person that they knew. And it's been a journey. Um, it's been a struggle. It's been blood. It's been sweat. It's been tears. It's been a lot, man. But I didn't give up because I worked too hard to get to just the point of sobriety. And every day is you know is recovery, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't realize that this was gonna be a part of my life for the rest of my life, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not upset about it. I don't feel bad about it. I'm thankful for my disease because it has actually created a person that I didn't even know was on the inside of me because I was so numb to my drug using. And I've gained a lot back from not using, from staying into my recovery, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm back involved in my kid's life. Um, I'm back receiving my disability check. You know, I started writing a book, which I'm still writing. I'm trying to do a clothing line. There's a lot of pros to getting clean. And for anybody that's just out there struggling with it, that don't know how to go by it, how to go about it, it's gonna take time, one day at a time. And if that's too much for you, man, break it down hour by hour, second by second, until your life becomes back manageable, where you can get the help that you need to and stay into the recovery, and not just get clean, not just stop using, but stay stopped. Um, but yeah, like I said, man, it's just a little snippet. I will be dropping videos maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Y'all can subscribe if you want to. Like I said, man, it's not about the followers. It's not about the likes. It's not about no money. This is about real life right here. This is about life or death. This is about giving yourself a chance to live. This is about the race of you versus you. This is about you getting out of your own way so you can make a way. This is about living a lifestyle that we once had before we started using. This is about enjoying that lifestyle once we get it back. This is about maintaining it. This is about growing. This is about getting your kids back in your life, maintaining a job, having some bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is about the quote unquote normal life. And since I've been in it, I like normal. You know what I'm saying? I like being that square. I like being that guy that used to be. You know what I'm saying? And to be where I'm at now, I'm still in and out of jobs because I am on disability, but I'm happy. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in prison anymore. I'm not under the influence. I'm able to make rational decisions based off of the longevity of what's going on. I'm tired of making decisions based off of just for the day. You know what I'm saying? And living day by day. I'm able now to plan, a little further out, and set down and set goals and be productive and be somebody. I just had my first grandbaby. Life ain't the greatest, but life ain't bad. Life ain't bad at all compared to where I've been, what I've been through, the struggle, the addiction. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a life right there, man, that a lot of people won't understand. That has never dealt with addiction. But that life right there is, if it doesn't kill you, you better be thankful that it breaks you, because killing you is definitely, guaranteed if you don't get yourself in check. And I was already dead, you know what I'm saying, emotionally and internally. I just couldn't imagine being dead physically. But like I said, man, it's just to share some help, give some strength, give some hope, and let the people that's still sick and suffering know that, you know what I'm saying, that you can make it. We can make it. We are very resilient people, man. And the tenacity that we have to go get is in us. So we just have to go get the right things, chase the right things, run after the right dreams, be proactive behind the things that's going to benefit us in the long run. I don't know if you were like me, but I got tired. I really got tired, man. My body was done. Mentally, I was done. At the time, I wasn't even bringing no income, so financially, I had been done. Um, but life is getting better day by day. I'm taking my time with it. I'm processing things that come, that life brings, and if it's not nothing of value, I process it and I let it go. I'm learning not to hold on to things because I realized that holding on and keeping things in was one of my triggers when it came to my addiction. Um, I also realized that even when things was good, I still got high. So I had replaced a lot of things with getting high. I have replaced a lot of things with my addiction. But now that I'm gaining the things back that I had before my addiction, if not more, um, I'm realizing how good sobriety is to me. I'm realizing how important it is to live. I'm realizing that life may not be great, but I am thankful. You know what I'm saying? Like, my gratitude is through the charts, man. Just getting up every day and taking that breath of fresh air, not chasing, not wondering when I'm gonna sleep, not wondering if I'm gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? It's loving myself. Those things have became the most important things in my life that I took for granted for so long. And it's this is a road of restoration. You know what I'm saying? I'm still being restored day by day. I've gotten close to my higher power. My belief, my faith has grown stronger. My obligations and staying committed to my obligations has gotten 100 times better. But for y'all that's out there that's still struggling, man, you don't have to be ashamed here. You don't have to hold on to self-pity here. You don't have to hold on to regret. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the things that's going to always keep us chained and bound down. So, if you ever want to just talk, get it out, let it go, you can always send me a message, man. I'll try my best to reply. But I'm just trying to get this movement started with being sober, being clean, working on your sobriety, working on self-healing, working on self-love. Because until we can start doing those things for ourselves, we're still no good to nobody, even if we are clean. But like I said, man, it's just to help someone, and if I could help someone, helping them will help me stay in my recovery. It'll help me stay grounded to my truth of where I've been. And there'll be more videos, throughout the week that'll just be posting, man, just to let somebody know that's out there that somebody cares. Somebody loves y'all. Somebody has been in the same boat, if not worse, that may be able to help you sail again. Thank you for your time. One day at a time. Stay focused. Keep pushing. And remember, somebody out here loves you.